Louisiana Beer Review Special Edition, Nicksico Pivo, revisited, established in 1896 in Montenegro. This little brewing operation, well, was established in Nicksico, Montenegro, and Pivo, I presume, means Pilsner, so it's like Nicksico Pilsner. It was disrupted by the events of World War I and World War II, and then by the communist government, which seized the brewery. Well, I could smell that bitterness, just had the first little crack on the bottle. And then after the fall of the communists and the breakup of the Yugoslavian sort of little empire there in 1991, the company was privatized again, came under the control of Interbrew, then another company, and then finally Molson-Coors. No use going into the whole history, but it's today a Molson-Coors brand. Has been kind of traded around for the last 20 years. I don't have a Nicksico Pivo glass, but I do have this Heineken. They probably don't like me. They probably say, don't use Heineken glass. It's a typical Pilsner type thing. You get the sort of thick white head, very bubbly, straw appearance, super clear, filtered. It's kind of cloudy outside. Let's see. Green bottle. There are some other ones in brown bottles. There's the dark version, which is like 6.2. That's sort of their malt liquor dark beer. And then there's a gold. It's just a different type of lager because it's 5.2. And then there's like a lemon type, and you can look on their website. It's a pretty elaborate and extensive website. So 5% alcohol. Okay, 5%. The other one's 5.2. Ingredients: water, barley malt, maize, grits, and hops. Not that unusual for European beers to use the yellow corn grits. There's a lot of stuff here in this Serbo-Croatian Montenegrin language, so I cannot read it. But apparently they're saying it's 11.2 ounces, also 330 milliliters. They're saying to serve it really cold. And I had it in the refrigerator, so let's not let it warm. Let's check it out. I had it about 3 years ago, and I liked it. I thought it was very good. Not like excellent, but very good. It's the most popular beer down there in the Balkan area. The Balkans, well, the area of Montenegro. And maybe Serbia also, which Montenegro was part of at one time. It smells pungent. It smelled a little skunky at first. It dissipated rapidly. Some decent lacing. Sweet, grainy, bready. The flavor's the same: sweet, bready, grainy. A little bit grassy bitterness. Dry, crisp finish. Easy drinking. Very similar to a beer that can be purchased here and is produced across the sea from Montenegro, which is, I'm thinking of a Peroni, Nastro Azzurro. Also made with corn. Going across the sea to the southeast from Montenegro, this would be similar to the Almatza. Very similar recipes. Different ownership, but it's a style that's so common. They don't all taste the same, like people might say they all taste the same. They don't all taste the same. There's some little subtle differences, and maybe one's better than the other. They're similar though. And you're looking at the price and all that, so you gotta say, of course, not one of them is appreciably better than the other. I do prefer the ones made without the corn. They're not as smooth. They're a little more, have a good amount more bite to them, like the Grolsch. I know I was reading this book called The Craft Beer Revolution. It said it was a bit of a scandal back in the 80s when the owner of Boston Beer Company was saying, Heineken is a fraud because they use corn in their brewing process. And Heineken didn't really want to talk about it, but then later some of the people admitted, well, yeah. I'll stick with my original rating, B+. I bought this in New Jersey at the Libby's Liquors. I wouldn't go out searching for this, making a big deal out of it, but if I saw it, you'll notice it's not too expensive. I'd check it out. It's worth buying, trying. The importer, Adriatic Imports, Rochester, Michigan. So you may see it around. I've seen it in New Orleans. They might have it at well, they might have it at Whole Foods, but might have it at World Market, Cost Plus World Market. I wanted to say something else, but it went out of my head. But it's nice. Oh, I know what I wanted to say. Beer Advocate saying it's okay, like a C. I'm saying it's B+, very good. The Beer and Me saying it's very good, and then of course Rate Beer saying 9 out of 100, like really bad. Except they're saying 78 out of 100 in the style, so that's telling you they don't like the style. Adjunct Pilsner. So anyway, Laissez-les Bon Temps Roulé, at least a very good beer, at least a very good beer, and I'm going to end this review by saying y'all come on down to New Orleans!